Chemical properties of element of group first and group second. All the elements of group first and group second is highly reactive in the nature. Their reactivity is due to the low ionization enthalpy values. The chemical properties of element group first and second, this group first and second element that are highly reactive because of the because of the low ionization enthalpy and that enthalpy values and their differences in the values of the variations in the atomic radii, ionization enthalpies and the valencies. The first chemical properties of the group first and group second is the reaction with the air. That is what happens when the group, that is elements of group first, that is alkali metal or alkaline earth metals, is exposed to the air. What happens when all the alkali metals and alkaline earth metals is exposed to the air? It reduces their lusterness and to form say layers of oxides. Layers of what? That is oxides. And also there is some cases that forms a what? That is superoxides also and peroxides are also. When alkali metals like lithium, that is when lithium is reacted with air to form say lithium oxides, that is two molecules of, that is a two atoms or two molecules of lithium is reacted with, that is two molecules of lithium or two atoms of lithium is reacted with oxygen, that is air, to form say what? That is a lithium oxides, to form say what? That is a lithium oxide, and the lithium is the second most elements of the group first. When this lithium is exposed to the air to form say what? That is a lithium oxide, that is a lithium oxides. That is a formation of what? That is oxides, that is lithium oxide. Another example we have to take on, that is the third elements of the group first is the sodium, and when the sodium is exposed to the oxygen, that is twice Na, that is twice Na is reacted with the oxygen to give a corresponding sodium of peroxides, to give a formation of what? That is sodium peroxide, Na2O2, that is sodium peroxide. I already told you when that is alkali metals or alkaline earth metals is reacted with the air or is reacted with the air, that times it gives a, sometimes it gives a oxide, sometimes gives a peroxide, that is sodium peroxide. And another example we have to take, that is the potassium. Potassium is also what? The elements of group first. When the potassium is reacted with the air, or that is it's stated with the air to give a potassium superoxide, and the reaction is potassium superoxide, that is potassium is reacted with the oxygen which is in the form of a gas. It gets converted to the, that is potassium oxide, that is KO2, that is potassium superoxides, that is a potassium superoxide. Potassium superoxide. These are the alkali metals. These are the alkali metals when reacted with the oxygen, that times it reduces their lusterness by formation of what? That is oxide, superoxide or a superoxide. Then the group second, when it is group second, okay, when the oxides of this group first molecules are strongly basic in nature. Whatever oxides are formed when it is treated with a what? Oxygen with the what? A group first. that is that forms the oxide, and these oxides are the basic in nature. It means what? It is the basic in nature. That is lithium oxide, sodium peroxides, and potassium oxide, superoxides are the basic in nature, not acidic. Okay, this is a basic in nature, and in that is the dissolve this, for example, these oxides are dissolved into the water to form say a strong alkalis, that is lithium oxides are dissolved into the water. Suppose this is the lithium oxide, it is dissolved into the water, it is dissolved into the water, it gets converted to the lithium hydroxide, that is twice LiOH, that is the lithium hydroxides are given, and these lithium hydroxides are the strong alkalis. Okay, this is the strong alkalis. When it is dissolved with the water, these oxides are dissolved into the water, that forms a what? That is hydroxide, and this is the strong alkalis. Okay, these are the basic in nature. Okay, these oxides are forms when it is alkali metals is treated with the oxide, that is oxygen. It means what? That is in the air, that forms the oxide, that is lithium oxide, sodium peroxide, or potassium superoxide. These are the basic in nature. Where the lithium oxides, this oxide is dissolved into the water, that gives a lithium hydroxide, and this lithium hydroxide is a strong alkalis. This is the what? That is the reactions with the air. Next, chemical reactions of element of group first and second, that is the reactions with the water. Lithium, sodium, and potassium, these are the group first elements, that is lithium, sodium, and potassium is the group first element. When it is reacted with the water, it floats on the water, due to the formation of hydrogen bubbles released during the reaction when it is reacted with what? A water. That is, these are the what? That is the reactions with water. But lithiums are slowly reacted with the water, while the sodium and potassium in this group, that is sodium and potassium, are reacted very fastly or very vigorously with the water, and to form say what? Their dissociated ions, or there forms a what? That is the to form say a corresponding that is a salt, that is ions. It's forms a what? As ions in that reactions. That is when sodium, that is twice Na, that is sodium, it is reacted with the water, that is twice H2O. When the sodium is reacted with water, this reaction is very fastly or very vigorously, and this reaction is an exothermic reaction. This reaction is what? An exothermic reactions, and to gets converted to the two ions of what? That is positive ions of sodium plus and twice OH minus ions. Okay, twice OH minus ions, along with the what? That is the evolution of what? That is hydrogen gas. Okay, I already told you, repeat this reaction, when the group first element, that group first element, it means lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, calcium, and francium, reacts with water, but the lithium, sodium, and potassium floats on the surface of the water because of the evolution of what? That is evolution of hydrogen bubbles. Okay, lithium, out of these elements from the group first, lithium is does not react with the what? Water, but sodium and potassium vigorously reacts with water, and it evolves the heat during the chemical reaction, and this reaction is an exothermic reaction. When a sodium is reacted with water to give a twice Na plus ions along with a twice OH minus ions, and a hydrogen gas is evolved during these reactions. the elements from the group second is reacts with water to forms a what? A hydroxides. Okay, that is group number second. The group number second reacts with water to forms a what? That is hydroxide. Hydroxide and a hydrogen gas is evolved. In this, barium does not react with water. Magnesium decomposes this what? Hot water. Other elements reacts with the cold water and forming a metal hydrides along with the what? That is the that is metal hydroxide along with the hydrogen gas. Okay. In this reaction, when the water reacts with the group number second, okay, group number second. In that group number second, barium is the does not react with the hot, that is hot as well as cold water. Also, the potassium, that is the second number science is the what? That is other elements like that is the magnesium decomposes the hot water and other elements reacts with the cold water forming say metal hydroxide along with the what? The hydrogen gas. Okay, the reaction when calcium is the one of the elements of group second. Okay, calcium is the one of the element of group second. These are reacted with the water. कशाबरोबर रिएक्शन करायची